Welcome back. So we just went over how to complete an intake for a new patient. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to do a treatment plan. After you've completed the intake, the treatment plan is extremely simple. It only takes a few seconds to do. So what I'm going to do, we just created the intake for this patient. I'm going to go back into the electronic record and bring that up. So as you can see, this is the intake that we just completed. That pops up right away. So when adding a treatment plan, there's a couple things you can do. So in this plan tab, there was this print treatment plan that you can do as well to generate a report for this. But to create a separate document for the treatment plan, what you're going to do is we're going to add another document into the electronic health record. So we're going to go to the plus, and you can see these are all the different things that we can add. So we just did the mental health intake right here. So we're going to go down even further, and we are going to add the treatment plan. So down further is the treatment plan, and again, you can see it's CompuLink owned. When I click on here, it starts the new treatment plan document. And again, you can change the date. Usually, if it's changing a date to that first day that you met that person where you developed that treatment plan, in here you'll see your diagnosis is going to auto-generate from the intake. Your goals that you created and your steps are all going to auto-generate from that initial intake that you completed. So there's a couple of other additional things in this document that you can do. So if you hover over the three dots over here, this is simply how you print that report. And again, you can print a report from the intake as well. However, this is going to have additional information. So if you were to add some of this stuff, and we didn't add some of this stuff into the intake, again, this stuff would carry over as well. Or you can simply just add information in here if you didn't before. So under referrals and letters, it's going to be if there was any, this would be any referrals that you have put in there, which generally we're not using this, but if you put that, that should generate as well. This is the treatment plan information. So again, all this stuff should auto-populate from your intake. The only thing that you're going to do is add this treatment plan information. So you're going to hit the add, and we're going to put treatment name. So maybe we're going to be doing therapy with this person. Our date of our plan we put as the 21st is when we're going to start. And then we're going to have these treatment goals effective. You can select 30, 60, 90 days, and it's going to auto-generate. So this treatment plan is going to be good until January 19th. Anticipate date of being concluded with services and whatever date you think that might be. And again, this is just a guess. So, and then motivation for therapy. What was that client's motivation? Maybe they were self-referred, or you have other different options. How frequent are you going to be meeting with that person? And then you can also put any of this information in there, what you're going to be doing individual sessions per week. Maybe we're going to be doing one. We're not going to be doing any of this. And once you get this all filled out, simply hit save, and it'll put that in there. And again, we have all this information in here already. And then maybe, and like I said, if this doesn't populate, just adding some of this information in there. And then once you're done with that, and you double check and make sure your goals and your objectives are all there, you're done. The other thing that you can do as well is identify if there's any. You can put additional information in there, so you can click any of those and put additional information. When you go back to update this is all going, let's say maybe it's been 90 days and you're going to update this treatment plan, you can go into each of these and put progress. So maybe how much has been achieved, if it's been achieved, we can put the date it was achieved in there, or we can put an update and the progress in here, if that makes sense. Oh, it's not going to let me back out of here. There we go. And then once you're done with that, so again, all we did in the treatment plan is we added this component here. Everything else auto-populated. again, you can put the medications is going to auto-populate from it, whatever you put in the intake. You can add images if you need to, but this is going to simply just put this in there and then sign off, and it's complete. If you want to print that report, you sure can. Well, I'm not in the office right now, so I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll see. I might have to go into a different tab. I just want to see if it'll show you what the report will look like. So if you go to print it, it's going to put it into a Word document. So this is how it's going to be brought up, and then you can edit any of this as well. So this I'm going to show you. So this is, I'm going to go show you a little bit different way to do it too. So when I was into that plan tab in the intake, this print treatment plan, that's the other way that you can print it as well. Here we go. So this is what it'll look like when it comes up. So you'll have, what is the complaint? What is the diagnosis? Here's our goals that we entered. Here's our objectives, and then our signature. So it's a nice way to populate just this general document. So if anybody requests a treatment plan, this can easily be printed. And this can actually be printed off at any point in time in any tab that you're at by simply going to, that plan tab and just clicking on this print treatment plan. And then you can go in to edit these treatment plans at any point in time. So if you want to add a new treatment plan later on, you do the same thing, add, and then go to treatment plan, and it's going to do a new one with a new date, and then you can update as need be. So that's a quick overview of this treatment plan and what that looks like. Fairly simple. As long as you're doing that intake ahead of time, everything's pretty much is going to auto-populate, and you just have to do this right here and sign off. So hope that helps you make the treatment plan quick and easy.